Well, the truth rarely makes sense when you omit key details.
It's like being kicked in the balls. That's how Black Widow actor Ray "Sexy Beast" Winston described doing reshoots on a Marvel film. And wow, that paints quite the picture. We wonder what else he had to say on the subject. Well, let's find out together on today's ScreenRant MCU Lowdown, where we spill the tea on all things Marvel.
What's that supposed to mean?
So first things first, let's acknowledge the giant Black Widow in the room. Phase 4 got off to a rocky start as Marvel Studios was affected by the global COVID-19 pandemic. That's why Black Widow was one of the few MCU movies to struggle in 2021, since the U's were still struggling to get audience members back in the seats due to health protocols. Where Winston, who was part of the Black Widow cast as the villainous Dreykov, revealed in a recent interview with Radio Times that he had far from a great experience during the additional photography of Black Widow. Quote, "It was fine until you have to do the reshoots. Then you find out a few producers have come down and your performance is too much, it's too strong. I actually said you ought to recast it because that was it for me. And you end up doing it again because you're contracted to do it. Otherwise, you end up in court." With Scarlett Johansson's time with Marvel Studios over, Florence Pugh has now become the second actor to take on the mantle of Black Widow, after debuting as Yelena Belova in that film. However, there's no word whatsoever if Black Widow 2 will ever happen with Pugh, given that the first movie wasn't exactly a commercial success on a $288.5 million budget. Wow, that's a lot of skin-tight catsuits. My goodness. Anyway, it doesn't look like Black Widow 2 is in the cards for the foreseeable future. But maybe, just maybe, in an alternate timeline? Time and the multiverse will tell.